Okay, so this will be a short one. This will just be 1.2. This should be the stasis rune. And then the completion of the shrine. So first thing you want to do is you just want to run over and grab the rune from this pedestal over here. You just want to be mashing B and A through all of this. You can just mash B, but you want to mash B and A or just B. If you press an A through this, it won't skip through the text. It'll just confirm the selection at the end of the text box when it reaches the end. So the quickest way to do it, spam B, it'll be fine. So once you grab stasis and you come out of here and Link picks up the Sheikah Slate, what you want to do is you're going to freeze this cog just to the left as soon as possible. So because of the positioning and the timing of the video here, the way I've done it, it's going to be out of sync here. So you see how like the platform there is on a slant. So normally what would it would be like, it would be something around about here when you come out of the cutscene. And you just want to freeze it. And if it's a bit too high, jump over it. And you'll hear it clink twice from the time of it being inside of stasis. So once you clink twice, you want to run over to about here, and then you activate stasis. But because of the cycles being off here, what will happen is this rock will be around about here, and you just want to freeze it, and then whistle sprint, and just run naturally up here. You don't have to worry about deactivating that. You can just run all the way and get the sledgehammer that's on the side here. So nice little note about tooltips in this game. So if you saw the stasis timer just release that boulder, and then the stasis timer started refreshing. So because the game is paused right now, so I can explain this. When I come out of this text box and get this tooltip here to say that I can switch weapons to get to the new one I've just picked up, I can actually use stasis straight away again because it's reset it. So this can be used to do stasis reset launches if you open up a cutscene in the game for like longer categories like AMQ. Or all shrines, if you want to do a multiple stasis launches of one object. While you're in the air on a platform or something like that, you can open up the menu or pick up an item that you haven't picked up yet. So for example, that one you could say put a banana down, burn the banana, and then pick up the banana while you're launching, and it would collect as a new item. And then you get a tooltip to say that you've picked up a new item, and then you'd get a reset on your stasis timer. So it'll know if you're planning on doing longer categories in this game, or thinking of strats that would use multiple stasis launches off one object. So from here, the easiest way is you just freeze this, hit it once, do a jump after you've hit. So if you do a jump and then hit in this game, you'll cancel out if you jump straight away. So you want to kind of hit the thing that you're going for and then jump out of it immediately. So you can do a backflip out of it as well, or a forward jump or a sideways jump as well. So there's also something where you can de-equip whatever you've got, and that would also cancel it out. It won't be as quick, but it'll be quick enough if you need it for certain things. So you can also de-equip the weapon that you're hitting with. Say, for example, if you were hitting the Bokoblin's shield, the shield would have knocked out of his hands, but you've already got control, and you can pick up that shield immediately. So I'll demonstrate that later for a backup strat. Coming up to the tower. So for this bit here, what you want to do is you just want to jump to the side of this and then do a shield jump. You want to jump, and then I've left it a bit late because I tried to pause, but you want to do a shield jump in the air and then de-equip your shield some point during it, and then you'll make it somewhere over here. So I did leave it really late. You just kind of want to do this one foul swoop, just do a shield jump and then de-equip your shield somewhere around there. The skew from when you're outside the shrine will still be apparent, and then as soon as you've landed, you can just re-equip your shield and then carry on to the top of this bit here. I'm not sure if I can make it back to show you it again, but I'll give it a shot. Yeah, the boulder pushed me to the side. I'm just going to eat... Oh, I didn't eat enough, never mind. I'll be able to show you like a full run through this, what it looks like normally with everything in the right cycle. Get the cutscene, run straight over. You grab the thing here, freeze it. Of course, there's no cutscene there because I've already picked it up, but it'll still be in the same cycle. You get to about here, you didn't run out of stamina, you'd be able to freeze that. If you do miss it though, no big deal. Even if you were really late, as I was just then, if you run out of stamina, you can still make it by without any worries. And you want to pick this up, you get the tooltip, then you can switch weapons, and you want to run across to here. So for this bit, the main kind of thing that makes this go wrong is if you do the shield jump too early and your skew touches the rock. If your skew touches the rock, the rock will push you downwards, and then you won't be able to make it to the platform on the other side. So as I say, the safest way if you ever start feeling this, or if it just becomes unnatural, you don't feel like you can feel yourself doing it just yet, you just freeze it once, hit it, and then let it go again. And then as soon as you let it go, one hit will knock it off the side, and you'll be fine. You can just carry on. If you want to go for these strats, it'll just be kind of somewhere around there. If you just jump at it, it'll push you to the side a little bit. So I'm just holding DL and left right now, and then I'm just going to press A while I'm not holding left. Re-equip the shield at some point, and I'll make it all the way over there, and then re-equip the shield at some point during landing. So if you get to this point where I am now, and you can see how Link's left foot is just touching the edge of it, if you're holding up on the left analog stick while you come out of this, you'll be able to step onto it. So if you don't do that, you might just bounce off the wall and fall, or just fall altogether. So you want to be holding up on the left analog stick. So I'm using a really weird hand combination just for like tutorial purposes to show you that there, but it'd literally just be a case of index finger on ZL, thumb on your left analog stick, right thumb on X, and then you jointly your thumb on A. So you'd jump, and then you'd move your left hand thumb onto the left button, right thumb on the right stick, de-equipped, and then you just kind of release the left D-pad button, and then just move it so your left thumb's holding up on the D-pad, and then you can just walk up the area, like kind of a step up if you're just next to it. But even if you don't make it all the way completely, you can still just step up the area. Well, I'll see if I can kind of show you this here. So you see how you can just kind of sometimes make it, but you'll do like a step up if you're just near it. If it's too high, for example, if I was to do it with this, Link would do like a jump in the air. If that jump will make it to the top of it, you'll do a jump and then a step up. So that I'll show you that in Cryonis a bit later on. But the jump, like step up, might still work. So don't kind of clock out if you see that jump. It could still work at the end of it. Yeah, you just want to re-equip the shield, and then for these stairs here, if you're running up the stairs, you see how it kind of slows down a little bit. It's very, very minor time save, but what you want to do is just kind of jump up the stairs and then press A as soon as you hit the top of it, and then you'll start the cutscene. And that's stasis. So we continue on in 1.3, which will be the road to Cryonis.